Okay, you're good. You're on.
Okay. Are we on Gaia? Let's see if anybody's there. Let's see. One person. Is that us?
That's you.
Hi. On Gaia? That's sad. I go. Let's see. La, 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 la.
I think the banner is on. I said it for 45.
Ah, good job. La, 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 la. Okay. Wow, where are we on our subscription count? 436? Is that where we are? Wow.
Wait, let me check on YouTube. I think
There's supposedly 6 people.
What?
Let's see. 436 is correct. Oh my gosh. Hello. What happens at night is here. Is that? Oh my gosh, I'm on my phone too. Wait, is that the?
Do something different.
Wait. Who's the Discord for? What happens at night? Who's the Discord for? There's a you made an unofficial Discord channel for Pop Square? Oh my gosh. Whoa. Wow, you got Amy in there? Oh snap. It's happening.
you're getting famous.
No, it's for Pop Square. It's not specifically for me. Because I remember that there was supposedly going to be an official one happening. What happens at night? But you guys already went ahead and made an unofficial one. Wow. I wonder what do we do with the one that we were planning then? Oh, dang. You guys started it the day we were talking about it. Dang, you guys are fast. With that salsa. Wow. Dang. Dedication, you guys. Because normally we do ask everybody on the stream, like, what is something that you guys would want us to do? And then once we implement it, nobody wants to use it anymore. But then I guess we should wait for you guys to actually make one. And then to know that you guys actually really wanted. Wow, Cutie's the ringleader. Cutie's the ringleader on wanting to make things happen. Wow. Okay, I'll be, can you post that? Is that within the Gaia forum?
I just joined it.
You just joined in? Okay, I want to see. Let's see. Discord. I put the link in. Let's see. Going in. I've been invited to join. Oh, you're gonna make it? Okay, awesome. Yeah, make a thread and see what people say. Are you okay, Petey? Are you hurting yourself back there? You want a hair tie?
Yeah, an extra one.
Right here.
Oh, thank you.
Did you catch it?
No.
Oh.
I'm not that skillful.
Well, it was a small hair tie.
I did, but then it bounced off.
Don't worry, I have a staticky too because everything I touch, I've been getting shocked. What happens at night? How was your weekend? Do you have a good weekend? So, waiting for some people to join in. Oh no, what happened? If you want to share. You dislocated your pinky toe. Did you go to the doctor? I hope you're okay. Do you have a baby cast for your toe? 아이고. Are you okay now? What happened? How did you dislocate your toe? Oh man, you fell out of your bed. Oh, that's gonna happen to me one day. I don't fall out of my bed, but then when I wake up, I kind of literally roll out of there. So I kind of slide off my bed. But then you know who might end up hurting their toe one day? Cutie Pie. Cutie Pie gets hurt easily. But take care of yourself, okay? Do you have to go back to the doctor for a checkup for your toe? Be careful. Okay, that's good. Keep me posted, okay, on what's happening. I want to make sure you're okay. Hello, 3.14. Hi. Over on the YouTube side. Alright, so, those who sent a video in for the founders live stream, you should have been granted the promised platinum grant. And then I think we are still waiting on some people for the ones on the YouTube side that was on the Gaia DM. So once they send a DM on the Gaia YouTube channel, which I think they did, once I'm notified, I'll be sure to make sure those platinum grants are given to you, to those who won during the stream. Because then we had a lot of people come in on the stream that day. So it was a lot of fun getting to talk with the founders and hear more background stories of Gaia when it was kicking off the ground, and also like all the past things that's happened, and talking about really great fun memories of Gaia. So I hope that everybody who joined the stream had a lot of fun too, because it was interesting. It was the first time we had all founders in the room. Hi, Daryl. Yay, awesome. How was your weekend, Daryl? Did you have a good weekend? And then actually, to those who missed the stream, it's available on Gaia's YouTube channel now, because a lot of people were asking if we were going to release the stream so that those who missed out can stream it. So go ahead, check it out, because it's there for you all. Okay. It's okay, Daryl. You can just relax on the weekend. You don't have to do much. I'm actually going to talk about it tomorrow during Popcast, what I did during the weekend, because I actually gave a homework to Pancake PD Neem. It's a really cute homework though, right, PD Neem? Because PD Neem saw a little bit of it, of the homework I gave her. So both of us are going to talk about it tomorrow. Sriracha PD Neem, are you going to be on Popcast with us, or are you going to be busy?
I might be busy.
Might be busy? It's okay. PD Neems, are your mic on?
No.
No? Oh. So. Okay.
Yeah, because this one we didn't connect it. So.
Okay. So Sriracha PD Neem said that she might be too busy to join us, but Popcast tomorrow, it will be Pancake PD Neem and I on the stream. Hi, Yordi Fiction. Hi. How was your weekend? I hope you're all having a great Tuesday or Wednesday, wherever you are. It's always great seeing such familiar IDs. Hopefully more people will join in. So, as always, if you're on the Gaia side, there are bundles there that you can get. before the stream is over, because once the stream is done, the Pop Square shop will be closed until the next day, which is tomorrow. Popcast is at 2 PD님, it's at 2 p.m. Pacific time? Yeah, 2 p.m. Pacific time until 3. Chanbek, hi! Oh no, Yori Fiction, why? Why was it bad? Hi Chanbek, missed you. How was your weekend? Oh my god, Sinloi. Jetero. It's okay. Hi. Xin chào. Yes. Yeah. Pacific Standard Time. Yes, Jetero, I do know Vietnamese. I know.
So cool.
No. I know Vietnamese, I know some Korean, I know some Japanese. I'm working on Mandarin. But I will need Pancake PD Neem help for that. I can pronounce things, but I can't really say as much as I can in those other languages.
Okay, next stream, it will be all in Mandarin.
Oh, 뭐야? I need subtitles. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Kimmy. Chanbek, it was boring. It's okay, as long as you had a chance to relax. Hi, Twilight Huang.
Oh, who's on the YouTube side?
YouTube side. Marshall!
What?
Hold on, Marshall, why are you here? Wait, Marshall, do you want to share your amazing news that happened? Or can we say it? Can I say it? Oh no, it's okay, Yori. Okay, you guys. You know the day we had this stream? So, you guys, after this, I hope you will all hop over to your Gaia account, go and DM Narui Mizuhara, because he had a really big life-changing event that happened very recently on the February 16th at 9 o'clock Pacific time, right? His wife gave birth to a baby girl. They just got a baby girl. Her name is Chloe. So cute. We saw, he sent us pictures. She is so adorable, you guys. Daryl, you were kind of close. Like, I mean, he's married already. So, I mean, you get married first and you have a baby. So, but yeah, you guys, DM Narumi. Go over and, DM him on Gaia and say, congratulations. Oh, but Naru, on the Gaia side, a lot of people are sending off her congratulations. Oh, Sushi Squadfin, hello. Oh, Kimmy, Narumi Mizuhara. You go, yeah, his name is kind of hard to spell. Mizu? Mizu as in water? Oh yeah, if you go to the Pop Square forum, go to the Pop Square forum. He pops up in there a few times. Oh yeah. Oh, I want to copy the name here because he wrote it on the not Google, on the YouTube channel. Here, Kimmy, I'm posting it. Here you go. Oh yeah, but Narumi, and I wonder if Cutie Pie is in here. But apparently the day we were talking about Discord, there's already an official one that happened. But you ready? Here comes the actual live stream, guys. Hi guys! 안녕하세요. 내 이름이 별입니다. 반갑습니다. Hi guys, you don't know who I am yet. My name is Bill. I am the Pop Square official host. I hope you will be enjoying this 1 hour live stream with me. And I did switch up my camera today. I have Jungkook's BT21 bunny here. So I try to keep as much love as I can back there because there are a lot of them. But I do have Cookie today. Alright, so as usual, we do start off Pop Square with some K-pop news. And then today, we're going to continue off with learning about some more about K-pop groups. And we're going to be learning some more things about Super Junior. So, before I go into the K-pop news, you guys, have you heard of Super Junior before? Leave your comments right now. Have you heard of Super Junior? What song have you heard by them? And the PD name shall be your comment. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with the news. So first things first, I've mentioned her name before in this stream, and if you keep up with the K-pop news, you might have heard already. BoA has officially come back with her song One Shot, Two Shot. So remember before in the previous stream I mentioned that she had a song called Nega Dola. So that was supposed to be preparing for her official comeback, and it's here! So she has slowly been releasing photo by photo every single day to prepare for this comeback. And we do have a short clip of the official music video that just came out earlier within a couple hours ago. So here is a short clip of One Shot, Two Shot by BoA.
Ain't no one, yeah, nobody 빠져버린다. 모든 건 이미 perfect. With you.
Alright, so there it is, you guys. So that is just a short clip of the official music video that just came out. Do go check it out. It's amazing, and when you watch the music video, you are just in awe, and you can tell why she deserves to have the title called Best of Asia, or pretty much the Queen of K-pop, or Queen of Asia pretty much, because she is a world-rounded Asian artist. So do check her out and let me know in either the Pop Square forum or the next time we have Pop Square on what your thoughts and what your comments are. Alright, so next thing on the news is, remember how I mentioned before that BTS member J-Hope or Jung Ho-seok, he didn't return back to Japan the same time member Jimin did. So a worldwide trending tweet for number 6 was, where is Ho-seok? Well, ARMY, he is back in Korea, and the official hashtag we have found Ho-seok is legit this time. And he did return back to Korea just a few days before his birthday. And of course, that Finding Nemo picture you just saw on the screen, it got updated. Finding Ho-seok, so it changed over to Marlon hugging J-Hope. And he is back. And he did have a V-Live, a live stream on his birthday. So he was able to greet his fans. Everybody was able to wish him a happy birthday. But the one thing everybody was waiting for, his mixtape, it still hasn't released yet. So there are still lots of fans thinking and plotting out, like, when are they possibly thinking about releasing the mixtape. So it's still highly anticipated. A lot of fans are still waiting. I'm still waiting. But there were some tweets where fans were saying that maybe he was staying an extra day in Japan to film the music video for his mixtape. So the other rap line members, such as RM, Namjoon, Suga, or when he has his solo activities, also known as August D or Yoongi, they do have music videos for their own mixtapes. So maybe he was filming one when he was in Japan, or just learning some more choreography. Who knows? But once that mixtape is launched, we shall see. Alright, so the next news is, if you're keeping up to date with the Olympics, you might have seen that the figure skating is coming to a close. But have you heard of the American siblings, the Shibatanis? And they did put out a tweet, specifically Alex Shibatani. He gave out a tweet saying that, hey, we want to give these hats to BTS. How do we do so? So if you look at the picture, they actually, the USA Olympic hats, they have each member's name on it. How exactly do we send it out to them? And okay, so some people are like, oh no, what's going on? So just refresh your YouTube channel page, you guys. So just refresh your tab. But yes, so they did put out a tweet and were asking, how do we send these off to BTS? Some fans were like, why do you want to give BTS American hats when they are from Korea? But other fans are saying that, hey, this is how you can send these gifts off to them. So that's what they did, and hopefully BTS were able to receive these hats because it was specifically for them, because it does have the member name on it. So that's really cool that around the Olympics, since it is in Korea, it's still great to see that a lot of fans that are Olympians, they are giving out their love and support for K-pop music. So that's what the Shibatanis did, and if you watched the program last night, they did amazing. And I believe that they are done skating for the Olympics now. And the Olympics is coming to a close because there's just roughly 5 days left until the Olympics is over. And then the next one will be the Summer Olympics in Tokyo. So, are you guys watching the Olympics still? I know that earlier we were watching curling. PD님. We were, because Sriracha PD님 pulled it up on her computer. We were like, what is going on? So PD님, do you want to share what part of curling you were watching?
I don't get it, so I don't even know what I was watching. They were just sweeping the floor.
Are you guys' mic on?
Yeah.
Okay, so can somebody in the chat tell us now, like, what exactly is curling? So what I'm assuming is that, I don't want to call it a ball, but this object that they push off.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, like they stand there, they push it off, and then whoever is closest to the circle, they gain the most points. Huh?
You remember the video we saw earlier today, the dinosaur version of curling?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, but yeah, in the comments right now, guys, let me know if you know what curling is all about. Actually, Narumi likes to watch curling. He doesn't know what the game is about.
He doesn't know what's going on.
He doesn't know what's going on, but he still likes to watch it. But there is a video on Twitter right now when the Korean team was their turn to participate in the curling game. Somebody was calling out one of the participants like loud and clear repeatedly. So maybe tomorrow or the next Pop Square we will show you what video it is, because Sriracha PD님 was watching that video. We were like, what are you watching? And it was the Korean team participating in the curling event. So are you guys still watching the Olympics? Let me know in the comments right now. Okay, now the next news I wanted to share with you all is the Lunar New Year just passed, right? So again, if you missed out in the beginning portion, the Lunar New Year, New Year's Eve was February 16th, leading into the official date for the Lunar New Year. So not only was Narumi Mizuhara's baby girl, Chloe, born, congratulations to her and to the Mizuhara family, but also the idols in Korea, they did give out a Lunar New Year greetings to their fans. So if you went to their social media, such as their Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or any official fan page, they did leave out some postings such as EXO, and even though Lei is promoting in China right now, he did go on his social media account and he did leave a message for his fans for EXO-L. And then of course, BTS gave their greetings. Pristin, Blackpink, even though that they are hiatus right now, they are filming for Blackpink House, their variety show. They did go to their Instagram account and did a New Year greeting for their fans. And lots of other groups did as well. So, again, I hope that you all who celebrated Lunar New Year, I hope you had an amazing Lunar New Year, and that this year will be very prosperous and give you lots of joy, happiness, opportunities, and many blessings for this year. It is the year of the dog, so if you're born the year of the dog, it seems like it might be your year. And for everyone else that might not be born the year of the dog, don't worry. Even though it's not your year, you can still make it your year. Okay, so, and if you've noticed in the announcement, I did have a news about this one girl group, Dia, right? Dia. So one member, she participated in the variety show I mentioned before, Law of the Jungle, where it's a survival show where you're literally planted in the jungle with other people, other Korean idols, like comedians, actors, actresses, and whatnot, right? So unfortunately, she did collapse during the filming process because when you're in the jungle, you're not provided much of anything. You're supposed to be able to fend for yourself. Like, you are in a team and you're supposed to be able to work together to provide yourself shelter, food, water, and everything. So she unfortunately collapsed because she went 70 hours of hunger. Because then she didn't eat for 70 hours. And at first she wanted to continue with the filming process, but unfortunately her poor body couldn't handle it. Because in the picture you saw before, look how small she is, you guys. She's a small little girl. Okay, very small young woman, I should say. And she just couldn't take it anymore. And the filming members, they said that, you know, you should go home. Like, don't force yourself to continue filming just because, like, you know, that you're here. You should take care of your health first of all, and then you can always come back another time. Because the doctor did check up on her at the film site and said that, yeah, she should go home because she's experiencing all these pains and these cramps because she was hungry for over 70 hours. So she did go home, and then the members from the Law of the Jungle, they felt a lot more motivated to be sure to find food for everybody so that nobody else would be collapsing. And, you know, in Korea, a lot of the girl idols, they're known to go through intensive diets. So I think that at the time already, that she might have been, before filming, she was going through a diet process already. And then now that she was at the Law of the Jungle, it adds on like 20 times more powerful for her hunger. So I'm glad that she was able to go home, and hopefully she's resting now and she's getting all the nutrition that she needs so that when they have a comeback, her group, that she'll be nice and healthy. And everyone else who is, you know, going through the program as well, that they are safe, because there are other idols who actually get injured on this show. I remember PD Nee was telling me that AOA, right? Remember AOA? Right? Twice. I'm sorry, twice. And then there was someone else who got injured too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of idols get injured.
I don't get injured on that show.
Yeah, so Sriracha PD Nee's baby that we like to call her on Twice, Suru?
No.
Oh, Changyang. Changyang, she was kicked by a horse. Yeah, so they were around this area. She was kicked by a horse, unfortunately. And then another idol, when they were filming, I think it was the episode when EXO members Chan Yeol was on the show. Somebody else in the group, he had a knife to cut down the branches to make shelter because it was raining. Unfortunately, he did get cut by the knife when he was cutting down the tree. But thankfully, it wasn't too serious, but they did have to bandage him up. So these people, they are city folks, right? This is like survival skills to the max, where you're planted in the jungle, trying to survive, and it's dark, it's raining, not in the normal weather conditions that you have here back at home. So they do get injured, and things do happen. So I hope that whoever else goes on the program, that they stay safe. All right, so I think the final news I have is H.O.T. So H.O.T. is a really big iconic group in K-pop. They already started filming for a small comeback. I guess you can call it comeback, but it's supposed to be making a comeback appearance through a variety show called Infinite Challenge.
They will never come back.
Well, not a comeback, but they did make an appearance together, all members together, after 20 years, because they used to be under SM Entertainment and they all went their own separate ways. And they did come back together just for Infinite Challenge to have a special performance for them. Right? Okay, so there are clips of it, and you are able to watch the first episode of them making their appearance. There's supposed to be another one, so do be on the lookout for that. And a lot of H.O.T. fans are very happy because, again, it's been 20 years since they saw all of them together. So there are quite a few performance practice videos out there, especially like their iconic song Candy. And again, you can see the official video soon, and it won't have any English subtitles yet, but you can watch it without the subtitles first. All right, so time to learn other languages, you guys. Learn another language. Broaden up your horizons in the Asian culture. Okay, guys, so let me know in the comments right now. Again, the other question I asked is, are you watching the Olympics? And if a group that you've known and then they disbanded and then they're gonna having a so let's say, like, for example, the Backstreet Boys and the NSYNC, because I remember that was it NSYNC or Backstreet Boys, like when they all came back together for a performance, everybody was like went crazy over them. So if another iconic group like Spice Girls, they had a comeback, not a comeback, but a performance all together, would you guys go crazy over it? What would you guys say?
They have a performance together during the London Olympics.
Yeah. Spice Girls, right?
Yeah.
I think they did.
If the Jonas Brothers come back.
Jonas Brothers come back.
I want One Direction.
One Direction with Zayn?
Yeah, with every member.
Oh my gosh.
I'll root for Jonas Brothers.
For Jonas Brothers? What are they doing actually?
I don't know.
We gotta look into that. I know Nick Jonas was in Jumanji.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was in there until I watched Jumanji. I was like, oh, where did you come from?
People say it's nice seeing everyone get along with it.
Yeah, it's really nice to see them all together again because then, you know, I'm pretty sure like themselves, they might not keep in touch with each other. So then when they have this opportunity to see each other again in person, it's pretty nostalgic, right? Especially going through your old songs that you performed together all these years ago.
I think when they come back together, like in the dancing room, I think Tony cried again.
Oh
And
yeah,
again.
I think I saw pictures of that. Like where literally, how old are they? They're like 30,
40.
40. They're
Or
40
more.
years old and they're still dancing.
40 years.
I hope when I'm 40 I can still dance like that.
Yes,
But-
you can.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, PD Memes will come out and dance with me one day, right?
Nope.
Hey. Actually, I should bring in Cutie Pie. Maybe Cutie Pie will dance with me one day. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead and go to the main portion. So remember I asked you all the question, do you know Super Junior? And have you heard of Super Junior before? Along with what song have you heard by them? So,
Sorry.
Sorry. Any other songs out there?
That's all I know too.
That's all you know too, PD Neem? How about Sriracha PD Neem? Pancake PD Neem, I mean.
Actually, I know a lot of their songs.
Mm-hmm.
Like Miracle,
Miracle?
You,
Mm-hmm.
and Sorry.
And
I
Sorry,
don't
Sorry.
remember other names. Like
There's
I
a
just
lot of
listened
songs,
to their
you guys.
songs, but didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of songs. I think I remember their debut song, but let's go ahead and get into that, you guys. So, Super Junior. Actually, before they were known as Super Junior, they were known as Super Junior 05 because starting off, they had their debut in 2005. And actually, the company, Lee Soo-min, he was giving out a statement saying that I am going to prepare to have a 12-member group debut. And they're supposed to be the, how would you call it? The gateway to the stardom of Asia. So, they had Dongbang Shingi, and now they're having Super Junior. And look at these pictures, you guys. That was the hairstyle. That was the hairstyle back then. And they did have a debut song called Twins Knockout. And here's a short clip for you guys right here. Alright, you guys. So, 12 members. I want to name them all for you. Starting from the picture down here. Is it this side?
Yeah.
In front of Bear-chan? Okay. So, starting from the top. So, top left corner. So, there is Sungmin, Kangin, Hee-chul, Si-won, Leader, Lee-tuk, and Ki-bum. Now, going down from Ki-bum, we're going to go down from Reuk, Ye-sung, Eun-hyuk, Shin-dong, Han-gung, and Dong-hae. Wow. Okay. I know, thank gosh. Yay! Taksu. So, oh man, can you say that 10 times fast? Oh my god, I can't say their names. I can't even say their name in 10 seconds. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. It's already hard to say the 7 dwarves, you guys. Let's not add in more people. All right. So again, they had their debut in 2015, and the original plan was that there was supposed to be a new generation every single year to prepare out, making sure that the group is more well-rounded and they stay young, right? So they're supposed to be replacing old members with new members, so it gives them more of a fresh image. But then in 2006, where they were supposed to be creating off the next generation, so from Super Junior 05 going to Super Junior 06, the new member comes in, Kyu-hyun, and he is the one who kind of changed their mind, actually. Well, not him specifically, but then once he officially debuted into Super Junior, they got rid of the idea of making a new listing, making a replacement list. So instead of becoming Super Junior 05, Super Junior 06, they just became Super Junior. And have you ever wondered why they're called Super Junior? Because for the name Junior is supposed to reflect back. Bleh, I can't speak, you guys, because we had a 3-day weekend. I can't talk right now. But they're called Junior because it's supposed to reflect their age when they were all an SM Entertainment trainee. They were all very young. Because remember I said before, like how some of them were in there for years. Some of them trained for 13 years. I think Lee Took might have trained for 13 or 10 years before he officially had a debut within Super Junior. And Kyuhyun's official debut for Super Junior, and when Super Junior was called Super Junior, was U. Literally the letter U, you guys. And if you watch this clip, you might see 소녀시대's female member Yuna in there before she debuted under Girls' Generation. So here's a short clip of U for you guys.
내가 되게 해줄 테니 I can't stop thinking about you, girl. 널 내 거로 만들 거야.
Alright, so do you guys see the quality? I swear, this was the quality that I got off of SM Entertainment's YouTube channel. This was considered high quality then, because again, the thing again is that they don't upload it in right when they had their debut, because YouTube wasn't that popular or maybe wasn't around that much yet. So then SM Entertainment, they do upload things much later, or they take it down and then they re-upload it. I don't know why they do that. They still do that sometimes. I know Mnet does, but that's another story. But yes, that is their second comeback song, or their second album, I should say, from Twins Knockout into You. Alright, so then now we're gonna go into getting more known about the subunits, because Super Junior has been known to have lots of subunits, right? So now Kihyun is in Super Junior, and then they had their first subunit called Cry, not C-R-Y, you guys, K-R-I, to represent the member Kyuhyun, Rayuk, and Ye-sung. They had their official debut in 2006 when they sang the OST song, The One I Love. It became the theme song for the Korean drama Hyena, Hyena, Hyena. Hyena? How do you say that? Hyena.
I don't know, but I've never heard about that.
Yeah, it's an old drama in 2006. So here is the quick clip of the official music video for The One I Love by Cry.
이래서는 안 되는 걸 난 알아요. 사랑할 수 없다는 걸 알고 있죠.
Alright, so 2006 is when the subunit had their debut, but a really big moment that happened in 2006 is one of the members, H.O.T, he got into a terrible car accident. So I would have shown you guys some pictures, but it is pretty intense, you guys, seeing the car vehicle, how damaged it was. So we chose not to show it on the stream. So if you want, you're more than welcome to look into it, but it is a really old article, so you might still find some pictures of what the car looks like after the accident. But do be warned, it is pretty intense, because this accident, he was coming back home after attending fellow member Donghae's father's funeral. So that time, Donghae's father just passed away, and in respect, H.O.T went to go attend the funeral service, but on his way back, the wheel lost control, and then he got into an accident where he was left with several injuries. But the biggest one was that he had a fracture on his left leg in 5 places. So the fractures including his femur, his knee, ankle, including a tear on his tongue, and of course lots of other kinds of injuries. And that time he had to have 2 metal rods on his leg so that he can, you know, be able to move around properly. And it was there until it was in his leg until 2008 was when it was removed, you guys. So that accident it kind of still affects him today, because he can't dance as properly anymore because his leg still is relatively very stiff, and it's still like a really big accident, you guys. Like, I don't know how you're able to recover from that much, especially when you're in a group that does a lot of intensive choreography. So if you watch some other music videos, you might see him not dancing that much. He still dances, but not as intensively as the other members. So you might see him just walking and now you know why, because he was in a really big accident back then. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go on to 2007, where more subunits starts coming out, you guys. So first off is the Super Junior T, you guys. So actually, remember how I asked you guys like a little game, like what you think the acronym stands for? So let me know, you guys. If you can read that, then oh man. But what do you guys think the T stands for? What do you think Super Junior T? What does the T stand for, you guys?
What do you think it would stand for?
Oh man, I didn't think that much about it, but then like when you see the photo, huh?
People say trouble.
Trouble, Super Junior Trouble,
Tour.
Tour,
Tux teeth.
Tux, Teeth,
Trot.
Trot,
Team.
Yeah.
30.
30. Oh my gosh,
Oh.
Trolls. Okay, who said Trot? Virus. Okay, because you got it right. It is Super Junior Trot, because Trot music is known for like the old folk music, more for like the older generation. So Super Junior T was more for the Trot kind of music, and they had their official debut song called Rokugo. Have you guys heard that song before? If not, we're gonna go ahead and play it for you guys right here. Here's a short clip of Rokugo. Alright, so I remember when this song came out, you guys, because you can't get the melody out of your head once you listen to it. It goes, Rokugo, Rokugo, Marima. It's a really funny song, and it's very easy to follow along. And really, when I was getting into Super Junior T made me remember why I love them so much, because they're a very comical group, and when you watch any music videos by them, really, it's mostly very comical. And they do have other subunits such as Super Junior H for happy. They have one for they had another song called Cooking. It was another one. I think it was Super Junior H. Yeah, and then they have a lot more subunits. So you should be able to go check them out. They still do have it on the official social media site for SM Town if you go to the YouTube channel. All right. But in 2007, it was another really big year for them, because not only did they have a subunit, but another member got into a terrible car accident, and it was with Kyuhyun, Eunhyuk, Lee Tuk, Shindong, and 2 managers of Super Junior. So they were on their way home after attending the Super Junior radio program called Kiss the Radio, and unfortunately, the front tires. The front tire reportedly bursted while they were driving, and it caused the car to hit a guardrail. So you know when you're driving, you have like the rails on the side. So it hit the guardrail. The vehicle spun around twice before finally it flipped over. And again, there was photos of the accident, but we chose not to put it up here because it is pretty intense, you guys. Because that car got totaled, and all members were rushed to the hospital, but the one who experienced the worst injuries of all was member Kyuhyun. So I remember Kyuhyun, he just recently debuted under Super Junior not too long ago, and he was sitting right behind the driver's seat, and he received the most injuries. So some of the injuries were a fractured hip, broken ribs, including scratches and bruises all over his body. So he was rushed to the hospital along with the other members. But during the time, he did develop a do you remember how to pronounce his PD names? But Again, this is a really hard word, you guys. But it is a serious case. It was the pneumothorax. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I'm making light of the situation because it is a pretty it's a pretty heavy topic, you guys. But from that, he got that, and what that is, yeah, pneumothorax. But pretty. Oh, pneumothorax. Yeah. So if you don't know what that is, you guys, let me tell you, it's an abnormal collection of air in the pleural space between the lung and the chest wall. So what happened is that he got that due to the broken rib piercing his lung from the car accident, and from that he remained in a coma for 4 days. And then the doctor that was taking care of him at the time was suggesting that, you know, you can't leave him like this, so we need to go and do surgery. And the surgery that he suggested is that to fix his lung, they had to make a pierce. This is kind of graphic, you guys, but they had to do a piercing into his neck and go and fix his lung. But if they were to do that, then it would be the end of his singing career. And his father, who was actually against him becoming a singer in the beginning, he said, no, I'm actually against this surgery because all my son wanted to do was become a singer, and if he can't sing anymore, then I don't think he will really know what to do with his life anymore. So he pleaded, and his whole family pleaded for the doctors to find another solution other than something that would end his son's career and pretty much his entire life, because really that's all he wanted to do. And to have this opportunity taken away from him after it just barely started would be just too much. So a fight broke out between the parents, well, the family and the doctor, until another doctor stood up. Dr. Wang, I believe his name was, he came out, Dr. Wang Yongpil, he suggested another surgery where it would be, you just go in and make an incision on the rib, so it would not be piercing the lungs anymore. So thanks to that suggestion, he did not have to have any incision on his neck, and they did fix the issue of the ribs piercing his lung. But after that surgery, he was placed in the ICU, the intensive care unit, for 6 days. So he was monitored very heavily. And afterwards, he was transferred to a regular hospital room, and he didn't need any support. Any machine help didn't help him breathe, but he was unable to walk on his own for a full month. And then afterwards, after being in the hospital for 78 days, he was officially released on July 5th, 2007. So that was one of the biggest, like, really life-changing events that happened during that time for Super Junior. I would say mostly for Kyu-hyun, because really his career didn't even start yet, and then it was almost taken away in a really quick, short minutes when the car accident happened. And actually, during that time, they were supposed to be promoting their comeback, Don Don, which was supposed to be released late 2006, but due to the accident that happened, it got pushed back to September 2007. And it was a really big moment for the fans, because once you hear about all this news about them getting to this really big car accident, and then you see Kyu-hyun in the music video, because obviously they filmed it long before the car accident happened, right? So to see him on the screen, where literally it could have been the last time you've seen him, it was a really big moment for their fandom and everyone else around the world who knew about the accident. But thankfully, he is okay. He's still with Super Junior today, going on strong. But here is a short clip of Don Don for you guys. So this music video, it did receive a lot of criticism, a lot of mixed reviews, but it still did amazing. And I think out of one of the songs that that Super Junior did, this still is one of my favorite songs, because there is somebody in there specifically on the reason why I like that song so much. But before we go on further, I want to let you guys really just process everything that I just told you. So 2 big car accidents where it was really big life-changing moments for Super Junior. Do you think that they should have just taken a break after, like, literally a member just came out of the hospital after being in there for so long, really just have a chance to recover and process everything that happened? Do you think they should have taken a break, or do they think that they did the right thing by continuing moving forward? I think that they should have taken a break, honestly, to let Kyu-hyun process everything through instead of, like, constantly he might have pushed himself a lot, because again, he just did debut under Super Junior just a year ago, and then now he got into a huge car accident, and now he's promoting again. But Sriracha Pininim did make a big point, stating that because they are a new group, they haven't been out for that long, they don't really have a choice. They need to continue promoting on, or else their name is just going to get buried by everybody else. So it makes a lot of sense. It is unfortunate that they have to have that mindset, but there's a positive aspect, I think, in that kind of way, thinking that People have different ways of coping with a traumatic experience. So instead of just sitting at home thinking it through, you might as well just be doing something to have your mind set on something else. And that's a really more strong and powerful way to get through that kind of traumatic experience. But what are you guys thinking? Should they have taken a break, or that they should have just kept on pushing through? What do you guys think?
Some of them said that it's up to the individual, so I don't really blame them for wanting to return, considering how competitive the industry can be. Oh, that's Shokborn.
Shokborn's here.
And then another person said, if you take a break, someone else will find the space, or like another group will fill up that. So
yeah,
capitalism sucks.
I know it does, but then you would think that a lot of people will be understanding that they just had this horrific experience, that they should take a break. But yeah, like a lot of you said, so many might have taken the opportunity to get their name in the spotlight, and then their name would have gotten buried, and then they wouldn't have been known as where they are today. All right, so remember how I just mentioned before that in Dondon there was one person in general on why I like this song so much. Not only is the beats really catchy and it's a really upbeat song, but in 2008 Super Junior had another subunit called Super Junior M for Mandarin, because this is when they start their promotions in China. And one member so they had started their promotions in China, and the two Chinese member in Super Junior M was Henry Lau and Zhou Mi. But to those who are paying attention in Dondon, you see Henry Lau. Henry Lau is in there. He's a violinist that starts performing the violin piece in Dondon. And I even have a short clip of that for you, specifically right here, and where he appears in Dondon. Here we go. Look at that small bean, you guys. So there's Henry Lau when he made his appearance in Dondon in 2007 when that music video came out. And he was a small little baby, and he was known for his violin skills and also for his dancing, because when he plays the violin, he can dance as well. And you should just watch any past videos you can find of Henry Lau, because it is honestly very impressive. But during the time when they introduced Henry Lau, their fandom, ELF, E-L-F, Everlasting Friendship, the fandom was not happy when SM claimed that Henry Lau was supposedly going to be joining Super Junior. Man, there was a lot of online petitions asking fans to say that Super Junior should only remain as 13 members. Why are you going to keep adding in more people? But then, do they not remember that SM was supposed to be adding in new people? But then they probably thought that it stopped after Kyuhyun officially had his debut. But again, a lot of people were very upset. Many people signed online petitions. They held protests outside of SM Entertainment's building with slogans saying only 13. They even went to as far as when they were singing songs, they changed up the lyrics to say 13. Only 13. To tell SM that they only need 13 people, they don't need anybody else. And then, you know how far else they went through? Fans went as far as to purchasing 58,206 stock of SM Entertainment, which means that they were holding 0.3% of company stock. And they made a statement saying, you know what, we're going to do whatever it takes to protect Super Junior. We're going to stop whatever means necessary to make sure that Super Junior stays only as 13. Right, so soak that all in, you guys. Soak that all in. And SM, clearly they heard them and said that, okay, anybody else who's going to be in a subunit, they won't be known in the main group. They'll only be known in the subunit. So Super Junior M was where Henry Lau and Zhou Mi made their appearance, and they're not known as Super Junior. They're known as Super Junior M. But they did have their debut, and their debut song was called Me. M-E, so Me. And the members that consist in this group is, of course, Han Gung, who was the leader of Super Junior M, because he was the Chinese member in the group. And then there was Si-won, Donghae, Ryuk, Kyuhyun, and then of course Henry Lau and Zhou. So they were promoting in China. But then speaking about the Chinese members, so Hanggung, there's an interesting story you guys might have not heard about. But he was one of the first international artists in Korea. So when SM Entertainment began their promotion for Super Junior, they didn't really know about the laws for international artists. So you might have not seen him that often in the beginning because Hanggung had to wear a mask on broadcast stations because he didn't have the proper visa yet when he was performing. So if you watch videos, you might think like, who's this masked person? It was Hanggung because he wasn't allowed to show his face on public television because he didn't have the proper performance visas yet. But thankfully, that moved on. And then Super Junior M did pretty well in China. And I believe we do have a short clip of their debut song, Me, to show you all right here. If you haven't seen the music video before, you should check it out. I know it must be like poop quality, but it's still a really cute music video, you guys, because what they're doing is that they're the music video itself, the video is, of course, you see all the members, you get to know them in the music video, but also they're playing around with these letters, and it's supposed to spell Super Junior M in the end of the music video, so it's really cute. You guys should check it out. And don't worry, they do have a Korean version if you guys were wondering, because Super Junior M, they do have their own original songs, but they do have the Chinese version of the Korean songs for, like, for example, Don Don and You, but they do have Chinese versions of their own songs as well. And one of the songs that came out from them was Supergirl. I think we had a clip of it. I don't know. Are we going to show that clip? Supergirl? No? Okay. You guys should check it out because Sonoshide members, Jessica was in there as well. Huh?
The Super Junior M version of You.
Okay. But, oh yeah, so we do have that. So, here's actually the Chinese version for You by Super Junior M. Honestly, between the Korean version and the Chinese version, I think I like the Chinese version a lot more. Maybe because Henry is in it and there's a violin in it, but I do like the version a lot more. But then, huh?
You look like exactly the fangirl.
Hey, it's common for fangirl Bill to continuously pop up. I wouldn't be true to myself if I wasn't fangirling when I do want to fangirl. But SM has been known to constantly use some of their artists to appear in other music videos. So, in the Korean version, Yuna from Sonyeonshide Girl Generation was in there. But if you watch the Chinese version, FX member Victoria was in there. So, you can see her in there, and honestly, she looked amazing in that music video. She was very pretty. And then if you watch any other kind of music videos from SM, you might find other SM artists in there as well. So again, that was the Chinese version for You. And one of the other songs that came out by them was Supergirl, where you can see Jessica from Sonyeonshide when she was still in SM Entertainment. Alright, so let's go ahead and go on to the next portion. But before then, have you guys have heard Super Junior M? Have you heard of them before? Or any other the subunits that I've mentioned already? There was Cry, T, M, there was Happy. PD Neems, have you heard of these other groups?
I didn't even think they had that many.
Didn't have that many?
You still have like Super Junior H,
yep.
Or Super Junior Happy.
Yep, Super Junior Happy.
What?
There they
Yeah,
are,
we have
right
so
there.
many random.
Lots and lots of them. Happy.
I only know Super Junior.
Yeah, so Happy is where they come up
sorry.
with like more little friendly songs. I think one of them was called Cooking. Another one was called Pajama Party.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, it's a really cute, it's like a really happy group as well.
Someone said, I'm looking on Wikipedia now, so now I know Super Junior.
Woo! I'm glad. Check it out, you guys. Check them out. Wow. We have hopes that if we did these segments, that somebody would like actually look into groups. So who is that? Who said that? Matt Smiles.
Yeah.
Aw, thank you, Matt. Oh, thank God. So this segment is actually working. Woo. Okay, but Matt, you're probably reading along as I'm giving all these information. So, let's go ahead and go on to the song that everybody knows. In 2009, this was a really crazy year for Super Junior because, again, the really big iconic song "Sorry Sorry" came out, and a lot of you were mentioning before that if you heard of Super Junior, you only have heard the song "Sorry Sorry" because this is what took them like really skyrocketed for their fandom, where internationally, within Korea, everywhere, it was a really big hit song. And you might see a lot of parodies of the song, just like how Girls' Generation G, there's lots of parodies of that song. But for Super Junior, it was "Sorry Sorry." And you haven't heard the song before, let us play it for you now so that you know what we're talking about. Here is "Sorry Sorry." Alright guys, to those who know the song "Sorry Sorry," what are you guys thinking right now? Is it like, oh my gosh, nostalgic feels as you're listening to the song? Or what are you thinking of? Because I remember when I heard the song, and of course the opening portion confused the heck out of me. I'm like, why are there pearls breaking? Why is this girl doing this and that? But the one thing that always got me was, I see Ki Bum. Where is he? Because actually, remember Ki Bum? He always had his picture there. You kind of see him in the music videos, but you never see him fully in there. Like when it comes out to the dancing portion, you don't see him. I remember sitting there counting off the members. I'm like, where is he? Right? And actually, he was the first member to kind of go MIA. And you didn't hear from him, you didn't see him, because supposedly he was supposed to be being hiatus from the group to continue on his acting career, because that seemed like more of his focus. But then later on, he came out on his social media account and said, "Hi guys, so my contract ended at SM." Okay, that's it? Really? That's all you're gonna say? That's literally what all he said, you guys. And then he went, "Peace out, me out," kind of deal. Like, he was gone. What account was it? Weibo? Weibo. So, that's the Chinese and, Chinese social media account. Kind of like Facebook.
Chinese version of Twitter.
Chinese version of Twitter. And, yeah, so all he said was like, "Hi guys, so my contract ended from SM. See ya. Peace out. Peace out, me out." I'm gonna say in China, which pretty much is what he did. And the other day, Pancake P and I, we were out eating together, and we were like, I was thinking that, where is he? You said you found that he was in China. We actually have a picture, you guys.
Do you really want to show the picture?
Okay, let's ask them. Do you guys really want to see the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Here we go. Before and after. Kim Ki-bum. There he is. So, the last time you kind of maybe, I don't know, kind of heard from him from social media was in 2016. So on the left is what Korea knew him as, and on the right is what the last people saw him of in 2016, when fans literally saw him like, "Oh my god, Ki-bum! Can I have your autograph?" And then, I mean, when I first saw the picture, I was like, is that really him? I don't recognize it. But then when you get a closer picture, I think there was another picture, right, PD? Before and after.
You really want to show that?
Show that one.
Should we?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Before and after, you guys. So, there he is. There he is. Before and after. So this one, he kind of looks the same still. But then when he had his orange hair, I couldn't recognize him at all. But, PD, you want to quote what you said to me?
No.
No?
Oh, yeah, that was a really good advertisement for Chinese food.
Because, you know, in Korea, they do have, like, intensive diet. And then I think that when he went to China, he doesn't have it anymore. He doesn't have to care because, again, his contract is over. I'm a free man. Let me eat what I want to eat. So, he PD says clearly he enjoyed himself in China. I think that I'm glad that he was able to do what he wants to do. And if he wants to eat as much as he wants to eat, good for you, K-Bum. Good for you. But again...
That's so not the same person.
Is that what someone said?
Yeah. Kimmy said that's so not the same person.
Literally, you guys, it is. If you go to like any other kind of forum, any kind of news sites, trust me, it's him. If you didn't even know, like, what? But it is him. Because you get other angle shots, and then you can see the resemblance. It is him. And again, nobody knows what he's doing. He went MIA again. That was the last time you heard him, 2016. It is 2018 with my invisible watch here. It is 2018. He's probably living it well wherever he is now too. But another thing we were wondering about was that, did he go to the military yet? Because remember, there is the 2-year mandatory military enlistment. Maybe he went off there. Nobody knew because he went hiatus. Maybe he went already. Who knows? Somebody should ask him. Like, did you go yet? Because you're a Korean citizen. Even though you're in China right now, you are still a Korean citizen. I mean, you know, when you get jury duty, you have to say where you live. So I'm pretty much, if you say, I'm living in China right now, they're going to be like, okay, you're still a Korean citizen. You got to come back here and go to your military enlistment. So, again, maybe he went. Maybe he went already. Who knows? Only he knows. Maybe his family knows. Okay. But going on again for 2009. Wow, this was a really big moment for Super Junior, and not in a good way, as I said before. So remember Kang In, he got into a lot of trouble actually. So in 2009, the first thing that popped up was that he was arrested because he was involved in an assault case. So what happened was that he went to a bar in Seoul, and eyewitness stated that they saw 2 guys coming into the same room with Kang In. Well, Kang In and his friend were in a room already, but then 2 other guys came into the room, and then no more details other than a fight broke out, you guys. And one of those 2 guys, one of the suspects, because then they all got apprehended, right? They got arrested, they got thrown into jail. One of the suspects said that Kang In assaulted him, and a surveillance camera fortunately caught all of this happening. So he was taken in for investigation, and the surveillance camera shows that he was acting out in self-defense, which means that the other 2 guys attacked first, and Kang In was just defending himself. But already his name is already in the news, right? And then give it off a while later, he gets into a DUI car accident for a hit and run. So he was driving around late at night, literally late at night, around 3 a.m. and he hit a taxi car that was parked off on the side. He hit the car and then he didn't leave a note or anything, right? Nah, he drove off. So it was a hit and run accident. And what happened is that he actually went to the police station around 5 hours later and he turned himself in. He said that I was driving under the influence, and I think he was still intoxicated around the time when he went to the police station, because, you know, after you drink, you can't, like, get rid of everything right away. It's still kind of in your body. So he was still kind of intoxicated around the time when he went to the police station, and he turned himself in. The next day, he was supposed to come back to give out a more full statement. He didn't show up, so he had to get called in and give out a more statement. So, of course, fans caught whiff of it, the social media publicity caught whiff of it, and then it went all over the news stations everywhere and on social media. So then SM Entertainment and Kang In, they did give out an official statement saying their apologies, and they did halt Kang In's activities from that time. And then afterwards, to give out a more apology, Kang In did just enroll himself into the military for his 2-year enlistment. So he did go off to the military at that time. And he said that, you know, as my apology, I am going to just enroll myself into the army now and give my 2 years of service to the public. Alright, so that's Kang In. Right, so we mentioned Kang In, Ki-bum, and then now the member that I'm pretty sure some of you have heard before. 6 minutes? Good, we're the last person. So, Han-gung. Remember that name, Han-gung, the first Chinese member in SM Entertainment? He filed a lawsuit against SM Entertainment saying that his contract was unlawful, harsh, and against his rights. So he did win the lawsuit against SM Entertainment, but SM Entertainment, they didn't just leave it as that, because now he's not allowed back in Korea, right? So because pretty much thanks to SM Entertainment, he was allowed to perform within Korea, but now that he left, he's no longer allowed to come back, and he is in China right now. You might have seen his face in Transformers once when that Chinese guy was in a car, and the car was getting sucked up into space, and you see this one guy took off his sunglasses, and it was Hangung. Everybody, all fandoms were like, that guy looks familiar. Even I said that that guy looked familiar. I was like, who is that guy? And then I even Googled it. And then they're saying, oh my gosh, Hangung was in Transformers. And I said, oh, that's why he looked familiar. So he is in China right now. He's still having his promotions. And whatever he's doing, good luck to him. Because then I heard he's not doing so well right now. But yeah, like, you know, a lot of artists, like, once they leave their companies they've known from before, it is kind of hard to pick up on your own feet, because your fandom might stay with you, your fandom might leave you. He is having some hard times right now, but apparently he does have a girlfriend, so that is an upside, right? So good luck to her. Yeah. Yeah, I think he has a girlfriend. Ah, good for him. So he's not alone. But right now, they did have a recent comeback, Super Junior. They had a recent comeback called Black Suit. And Sungmin was supposed to be promoting together with Super Junior when they were having Black Suit, but actually a lot of netizens didn't like that so much when they heard that Sungmin was supposed to be promoting together with them, because Sungmin just recently got married. And then a lot of fans were saying that, you know, you were hiatus for all this time. You came back from the military. Nobody heard from you. You didn't even tell your fans you were getting married. And, you know, it seems like you just betrayed us. And I don't even remember you anymore. Kind of those kind of comments, right? So he did leave a statement saying his apologies, that he didn't inform his fans, like keep them up to date. And he, you know, accidentally misled them during the time. So he didn't promote together with Super Junior, so only 7 members were promoting Black Suit. And we do have a short clip here for you guys for Black Suit. Here you go. Alright, so there it is, the Black Suit, their most recent comeback song. And again, Sungmin, he wasn't allowed to participate because it would have just made a lot of fans unhappy. Super Junior, they are not promoting right now. They are on their break right now. So, but what do you guys think? What are you guys thinking right now? Do you honestly think that they should just, you know, disband at this point? Because they started off as 13, now they're literally down to 7 because one member wasn't allowed to come back because fans were disappointed in him. So now it literally just dropped down to 7 from 13. I personally think that they should just, you know, let go Super Junior and let the other idols do their own thing. Because he has been known as an MC on a lot of programs. Shindong, Eunhyuk, Lee Tuk, they do their own thing. C1 has been acting a lot. Just let them do their own thing. And, you know, there was a lot of things I didn't cover for Super Junior. There's kind of like big portion highlights I wanted to cover. But if I were to cover everything, I'll be here for like a week talking about Super Junior. I think you guys will get tired of it. So this is where I'm going to end off today for Super Junior. But let me know in the comments right now, like, what you're thinking. Should they continue on as Super Junior or should they disband? But while you're thinking about that, I want to remind you, or not really remind you, I just want to give you all a notice that, you know, so normally Popscore, we have it on Tuesday and Thursday for the 1 hour stream. We're actually gonna be moving our time. Or not our time yet, but there is going to be something called a daily show. So every day there's going to be like a really quick 15-minute show, and it will be starting next Tuesday. So from 6:45 to 6:55 p.m. Pacific time is when we're going to be having a daily show. And what that is, you guys just got to tune in and find out.
Exciting.
Excited. Hype it up, you guys. Hype it, hype it, hype it. Woo! All right, you guys. So roughly 1 minute left. Yeah, where did the time even go? So I want to thank you all again for tuning in to this 1 hour stream. I hope you learned about Super Junior. I know I kind of, like, you know, really kind of cut off a lot of stuff because there is quite a lot of things that happen like literally every single year for Super Junior. But I think I might put you all to sleep at that point. But I hope to see you all again on Thursday for the live stream for Pop Square. But also tune in tomorrow for Popcast because Pancake Pini and I will be there. See you all tomorrow. Thank you again. I hope you have a great day. Rest well, sleep well, eat well. Till next time. Bye bye.